Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at the Molecule 1 mattress. Now this mattress touts itself as being designed for optimal sleep for ultimate performance. It's used by Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Alex Morgan, all top athletes in their field, so they must be onto something right. So let's dive in and take a look if this is the right mattress for you. So just looking at the Molecule 1, it's a very interesting looking mattress. You'll see the hexagonal shapes across the cover, kind of creating a sort of honeycomb pattern. It has a nice light blue color. Now that hexagon shape also serves a purpose because in each of those stitchings, each of those hexagon stitches is a polymer which helps create a microclimate at the surface of the bed. Now when you look underneath the bed, what you'll find is 2 inches of the RestoreFLO foam. That's the open cell memory foam, which has a lot of breathability, much more breathability than traditional foam. Underneath that, you get the RecoveryFLO 3-inch dynamic response layer. Now that layer is designed with little diamond shapes towards your head and feet, which are a little bit softer, and then towards the middle, you get this 3D hexagonal pattern, which offers a bit more support. So it's zoned to align your body properly. Now underneath that, you get 7 inches of what they call the contour flow foam. That's basically a base layer foam, but again, in keeping with the breathability, it's also an open cell. So what it all adds up to is a very breathable mattress with good pressure relief. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down in this mattress, you're gonna fall asleep, and you're not gonna feel the need to get up and move around. You're gonna fall asleep and stay asleep, and that's where the optimal recovery is gonna kick in. Now I highly recommend the Molecule 1 for stomach and back sleepers. I think it's just going to provide optimal support. If you're a side sleeper, I really think you're going to enjoy the Molecule 2, simply because it's just going to provide a bit more contouring and a bit more pressure relief along your hips and shoulders when you're sleeping in a side position. Now in terms of motion transfer, it's all foam, so you're not going to feel anything there, you have nothing to worry about. But where this mattress really shines is with temperature regulation. Again, right from the cover all the way through to the bottom, it's designed for airflow and to keep you cool. And I know that when your body's in recovery mode, you do kind of operate a little bit warmer, so temperature regulation and sleeping cool is a necessity for a good night's sleep. A queen-size Molecule 1 mattress retails for $899. But that's before any discounts, and Molecule's been known to be very aggressive with the discounts. In fact, I've seen them go up as much as 20% off, and sometimes they'll even throw in free product like free sheets. And these sheets aren't just some inexpensive, cheap sheets. These are very nice sheets that are actually designed to help with cooling. I think they're worth the full price on their own. So there's just inherent value right there. Now you also get the 100-night trial. So say you're training for a marathon and you're really focused on optimal sleep and recovery, I think it would be a real interesting experiment to try out this mattress during your training to see how it does affect your recovery and performance. And if you do like it, you're backed by what they call their infinity warranty. And what that means is as long as you own this mattress, they'll warrant against any defects as long as you own that, whether it be 10, 15, 20 years. So definitely something worth checking out. Now I work out a couple times a week, probably not as much as I should, and between those workouts I do get kind of sore. And so when I go to bed, the last thing I want to do is fall asleep on a mattress that's too firm, where I toss and turn and I get too hot at night. The Molecule has really addressed both of those issues. I can lay down, I'm going to get optimal pressure relief, I'm not going to have to switch positions, and I'm going to sleep cool, my body temperature is going to go down to what it needs to be, and I'm going to get deep restorative rest. So I definitely urge you to try this out if you're an athlete or if you just have trouble falling asleep because you're too hot and too uncomfortable. The Molecule mattress is a great choice. So head on over to sleepsherpa.com where you can get our full review and get the best discount codes.